Hello there, what's up? Welcome back. We are going to check in quickly with any type of guidance that you need for this week. This is a general reading, so if it fits, it fits. If the shoe fits, wear it, right? So let's see, for my dear viewers, what are the spiritual messages coming from your spirit guides, ancestors, anything that you need to know in regards to this week. Okay, sacral chakra coming through, the Ace of Swords, and the beautiful Sun card. Look at that. Some of you have been really working on your creation energy. Okay, this could be your creation energy, but it could also be your sexual energies. There has been definitely Mars at play. Mars and Leo is definitely screwing up literally a lot of the sexual energies that are going on. Now, also with the Sun cards, the Sun is also all about masculinity as well as the drive, right? Like I'm hearing like the sex drive has been really picking up, and some of you are starting to realize a lot of the blockages that have been holding you back in expressing yourself fully in your feminine power or in your masculine power or in your sensual, sexual, passionate power. Okay, so this week is going to be all about like understanding your energy flow and understanding your creative flow, your creative blockages, as well as your intimate parts of you that you haven't been able to face. Okay, so there is going to be some clearing up. For some of you, you may even need to clear up some of your womb energy. If that is familiar for some of you, that is definitely some sort of sacral chakra womb energy cleansing, meaning that if you've been intimate with someone, for some of you, this may be really talking about like doing some type of STD tests. For others of you, this is a spiritual cleansing. And for others of you, this might be even you receiving good results from your tests, okay? That's a lot of things. Okay, Spirit, just calm down. Like, we don't want to overwhelm the viewer just like that. That's a lot of things. But the best outcome here is that it's all positive. It's obviously not going to be positive for all, but, you know, not everyone is on this channel. So I guess that's what it is. But for those who have been doing the test, it's going to have a positive outcome, okay? Good Lord. Some of you may have done a blood test. That's also going to be a positive outcome. Like, Spirit, just be careful with all these messages. Healthy lifestyle. Yes. Well, there you go. For some of you, you are choosing to have this healthy lifestyle. So you want to be clean. You want to have your tests up, whatever the tests are, like even your blood test. I don't know why we're talking about this. Like, just please, just understand that I did not choose to talk about these topics. It just comes. So eat a healthy diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. Now, going back to the basics of this reading, it is all talking about re-energizing your energy, okay? So it's all about like you reforming your DNA, you reforming your energies, and really trying to get back on that spiritual enlightenment, okay? And the way that we do that is to have a good night rest, good sleep, meditate, doing some yoga, doing some exercises, going outside, having a walk, being mindful with the things that we do, what we eat, how we spend our time, our energies, with the people, without the people. So a lot of things are all about the healthy lifestyle. So it means that the past couple of months have been quite exhausting. There could be overindulgence that has been going on. That could be also involving a lot of intimacy or not. It depends. But this is all about like clearing out some toxic energies or toxic behaviors and really working on having your schedule back on track, right? To feel healthier, to feel more vital, to feel like you can create again, right? Some of you have some sort of either a blog, a book, or some creative adventures that are waiting for you. However, you haven't felt like the motivation or the energy to really work on that. Now, this week is going to be the moment where you're just going to be like, aha, now I know what I need to do in order to get my groove on. It's a good thing. So victory is at play, but that's a good thing as well. So it says that your prayers have been heard and answered. So have faith. Some of you have been crying out loud for help and some sort of guidance in your life. And here I am. But not just me, it's just like a lot of things are starting to actually go more in your favor as you are starting to realize what is triggering you, okay, or who is triggering you, right? If you have like someone around you that could be a friend, that could be a parent, someone that is constantly kind of like triggering something within you, it's time for you to kind of like look into the mirror, right? Like, why is this really triggering me and what can I do? Well, the first thing that you can do is take a little bit of distance from things that are triggering you, as it is a very sensitive spot, and then kind of like work through that trigger on your own and come with a solution. So you don't give this person the leverage to trigger you and you don't allow this triggering to happen. Lilith energy, okay? I'm getting a lot of Lilith energy that is acting. Sacral chakra is also Lilith, is embracing that feminine, sexual, and intimate energy within oneself and being open and being honest about our needs, right? For some of you, this could be also talking about like getting out of the closet, right? Like something in that type of energy could be going on. Whatever it is, it's saying rite of passage, you're going somewhere sacred. So this might mean that you are being led towards a new place, new surrounding, new energy field, and you might be a little bit like concerned, like, okay, is this the right thing to do? This is saying like yes, okay? You do have a no here. Wait, postpone, say no. So there might be some boundaries that you may need to have for yourself, for your own energy. If you feel like you should not go to a certain place, situation, or person, this is saying like, yeah, try to postpone that. Try to delay something, especially if your energy is not optimistic or optimal in this case. It's okay to say no. Have a little bit of compassion for yourself as well. Some of you have been going through a lot of things and you may be being very too harsh on yourself. And this is a message saying like, hey, don't be so harsh on yourself. Okay, have some compassion for yourself. Don't try to judge yourself for being lazy or not having the energy sometimes or not wanting to go somewhere. Whatever the case is, show yourself the compassion that you would like to see from others. Yeah, some of you have a lot of emotions within you. I think that for those that have been acting very tough lately, it's time for you to kind of like cry it all out, right? Like the bodies of water just makes me feel like, okay, it's time to kind of like release some emotions, to release some stuck energies, and to kind of like feel a little bit more relieved with the expression or the flow of emotions, all right? And that could be like, just crying for God's sake, that could be very revealing and also very healing for some of you. You also have divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? This means that some of you are going through a phase where you've either lost your passion or you are not really going after what is passioning, what is kind of like exciting you. This might mean that you are stuck in a work situation that's not really appealing to you. For some of you, you are at the right place at work. However, you've lost a little bit of your mojo, your passion, and your motivation. And it's time for you to think back again, like why you started in the first place, right? Very cliche, but that's how it kind of like works. why did you start this path on the first place, and try to kind of like regenerate your own motivation back. Yeah. You've got the beautiful card of grace and loveliness and integrity of form of spirit, and maybe this is exactly what the answer is: integrity, right? Like, there is something within your job, within your career, that you've chosen out of integrity, right? Like, either it's integrity of helping people, of teaching people, or whatever it is. It's like, I'm also getting like, for some of you, you've been going through a lot of setbacks when it comes to injustice and people that done you wrong, just for who you are, just of what you stand for or what you speak of. And this might be a message to say, like, embrace back your authenticity, right? You don't have to force anything on anyone, is what I'm hearing for some of you. Grace is the way to get things done. So you don't have to fit in somewhere. You don't have to be liked by people. You don't have to do or be anything that you are not. As long as you are just in your own authentic, graceful energy and your loving energy, you shall attract the right people. And anyone that is being triggered by your authenticity and by your beauty even, simple said, we say, let them go to hell. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the way it is. You know, some people cannot take your shine. Some people cannot take the fact that a lot of people like you, and they may even try to kind of like put mud on you. And it's like, yeah. And as I said, mud, I believe I'm seeing here the lotus flower. And the lotus flower does grow out of mud. So that's funny. Anyway, I wanna go a little bit deeper on that with the, where are my cards? Where are my little piece of cards? Oh, I don't have them here. Anyway, it's okay. I have plenty of other cards. Beauty and grace. What is this form of integrity talking about? Like, what is behind all of this? Like, why are you being encouraged to focus on the beauty inside and outside of you, on the positivity? What's going on behind that integrity, a form of spirit? I'm getting like some people may have judged you on some sort of loss that you've gone through. I want to see, actually, how do people view you? Like, how do people view this individual? Let's see. It's like some people are looking up at you as in like, wow, this person has gone through such a disappointing situation, and yet look at them shining. Like, look at them just like winning in karma. I do sense some sort of jealousy here. I don't know why. What is this talking about? What is this external energy that I am picking up on? Four of Pentacles. See, the thing is, even though you've had your fair share of losing situations, people, disappointments in life, see, with that Queen of Wands, it's like you keep on attracting a lot of vibrant energy. You keep on radiating and being overly confident, and people are just like stuck in their own way, stuck in their own mindset, holding back, afraid of showing their true colors and true self. Whereas you really shown people like, hey, I'm going through some bad stuff. And some people may feel like, why are you telling that? Why are you exploiting that? Like, what? Not exploiting, like sharing that. So the people in your surrounding are people that really hold a lot of things inside. they don't want people to know, which is also okay. Nevertheless, they shouldn't be judging you. Everyone, deals with tribulations on themselves in their own way. And it feels like no matter what you've been through here, the Justice and the Ace of Swords are kind of like showing up, saying like, hey, that's it. They're just showing up saying like, hey. No, but it's more like they just show up saying like, you've seen the consequences, you've seen what you needed to work on, and you're going through your own breakthroughs here. You're winning in life. You're winning in getting the good karma back, or dharma back, so to speak. Whereas these people, it's like, I used to have a friend that used to say like, scared money don't make money, and that's what it is. Four of Pentacles is like holding back, being in a comfort zone, and not allowing your pain to kind of like change you, or to, because this is the thing, if you admit on something, if you accept some things, you are able to make changes. But if you don't ever really want to admit and open up about it, then you can never make any adjustments. So let's see, Four of Pentacles in your outside energy, how are their feelings? King of Swords, very judgmental, very cold, no empathy, okay, like, and that's because they are stuck in their own ways. They are overanalyzing things in their own ways. And they actually need people to work with their feelings, work with their empathy and emotions. These are the type of people that do everything on a logical base. It's like everything is just numbers, or status, or reality, like people that don't believe in spirituality, yet you're like, but are you of stone? Like, don't you ever analyze your own feelings? Are you just like this consistent brick of stone? Life is not all about math, right? Like, life is not all about the science. It's about emotions, and spirituality has to do with understanding your emotions. So what happens, these type of people that judge these type of people and energies actually need emotional healing and people that can work with them. So they actually look up at you, even though that they don't always show it. Okay, they are being very hesitant and asking for help, or asking for, I'm hearing for some of you, for forgiveness. These are people that you have a past life connection with, by the way. These people are going to come back into your life. So some people underestimated your power, underestimated your judgment or your truth. And now they're starting to realize like, hey, my viewer was right. I do have some stuck emotions that I need to work with, or I do need therapy, or I do need a reading. I do need a healer. I do need things to clear up my mind, because something is stuck within these people. And they have a lot of disappointments, a lot of regret, a lot of conflicts, heavy duties, heavy losses, heavy endings. Oh my God. Heavy anxiety. And now they're reading all about you. Oh my God, I'm hearing like reading all about you by Emily's something? Emily Sand? I don't know. Read all about it. That's what I'm getting. Read all about it. So they are reading all about you, or about the things that you were preaching about. All right. It just goes like, trust me, none of these readings have any sort of preparation, right? Rather than just meditation and spirit insights, invites. But this is going into a direction. Goddess of Shadow, thank you, Spirit. This is the ultimate two messages coming through. It says, what you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure, goddess of shadow. So you have been showing people the shadow of grief, the shadow of disappointment, the shadow of sadness, the shadow of loss. These are all shadows. And it's not always like to the positive and like happy-go-lucky. You were actually pretty honest and open about how you truly feel. And if that is disappointed or sad or grieving, that's all right. And that shadow is triggering other people. And that trigger is making a shift and a change within people. So if you felt the need to talk to people about it or to reach out to them because you may feel that intuitive call, answer is no. Let them do that. Goddess of beauty, you are a wondrous being of light. There's nothing to change or fix. It's not on you to fix that. That's it. It's not on you. That's what I have for you, my lovely people. I hope that this made sense. Let me know in the comments below. It was quite a lot. So let me know which one resonated and how this resonated for you. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.